I got a $15,000 advance to write my book, I had to pitch myself. And I was pretty familiar with pitching myself because as a podcaster and a content creator, you have to pitch yourself to brands, to get sponsorships, to get partnerships, to get collabs. If you are trying to pitch yourself for anything, I'm going to give you kind of a overview of what you need to include, what you don't need to include, why you could pitch yourself today, get an advance before you've even written a book. So the first thing, this is mainly going to be about book proposals, but you can apply this to so much more. A book proposal isn't just a tale about your book. It's a business proposal. Every pitch you make is a business proposal. Either you're pitching yourself and the value you bring, or you're pitching somebody else and their value. But in order to get a 7-figure proposal, you have to do a few things. You have to understand that you need to demonstrate why you're a good investment. Why are you a good investment? Nobody wants to invest in you if you can't tell them how they're going to get their return. So it's not as easy as you think. You can't just call up a Hollywood executive or a director and be like, I have this really good idea, because you are going to get told so quickly, no one gives a shit. And it's not because they're trying to be mean. It's not personal at all. It's about business. So let's go through the process. If you guys want this, I call this my first draft template. I don't have this for sale anymore, but let me know if you guys want it, because I will happily give you this entire, I'm pretty sure it's like 12 pages, but I'm just going to go through a few of the things with you guys right now. So the book proposal serves as a means to quantify the marketing and publicity strategies you intend to employ to ensure your book's success, or if it's not a book, insert whatever else you want to succeed. It functions as a formal request to major publishers to invest resources in editing, printing, distributing, and promoting your book over a period of 2 to 5 years. This Saturday is the 3rd year my Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck has been out. It has not come off the Amazon bestseller list once. Not once. Like, you can go and look right now and see that it's on multiple bestseller lists, because I knew what I was doing. That was a different pitch. I pitched that and also it was like 10,000 British pounds. So that was an equivalent of $11,000 or $12,000 US dollars. So you have to present the numbers clearly. That's the number one thing you have to do. Avoid leaving the publisher or the whoever you're pitching, avoid leaving them in the dark. Provide them with the necessary figures up front. Publishers will crunch the numbers, but don't assume they'll calculate them the way you want them to be calculated. So to secure a 7-figure book deal for a $25 book with a standard royalty, which is about 5 or 6%, you have to be ready to demonstrate that you can sell 250 to 300,000 copies within the first 2 years. Many authors anticipate publishers to handle the marketing and the sales of their book, but I'm going to tell you, newsflash, that doesn't happen. You are solely in charge of your marketing. You are solely in charge of the sales. It is up to you. The reality is, publishers are providing substantial advances to authors who can effectively market and sell their own books. These publishers are not just backing your book idea, they are investing in your business. So I've published 3 books. I've been invested in multiple times, and my publications are incredible. They do great. People love them. They're worldwide. Like, Elle magazine named my tarot deck one of the top 10 best oracle decks of all time. The publisher anticipates a comprehensive plan from you on how you're going to recoup that advance that they give you. While the publisher will also contribute, the advances are typically based on the sales projections that you demonstrate to the publisher. So the bigger advance you want, the bigger projection you better figure out. Sharing too much information also makes you look inexperienced. So you need to ensure that your proposal is concise, straightforward, emphasizing the key points that make a significant impact on your platform. You have to let your voice shine through, but be cautious of overwhelming details that may confuse the editor or whoever is reading your pitch. I own a brand as well, and I get pitched all the time from influencers, movies, events, everything. And I will do my due diligence on every single person so that I make sure my brand is getting a return on their investment. That's just 100% how it is. Remember, you're not crafting the book or the thing now. You're addressing the editors who will be presenting your book to their team. Because ultimately, whoever you're pitching to is going to be taking it to somebody else to get the thumbs up, to get the approval. Let me know your comments. Let me know your questions in the comments. Let's talk through this more. I have received over $30,000 in advances from pitching myself. That's not including the brands I've worked with, the deals I've done for other people. I've gotten over $250,000 in sponsorships for other people because I know how to pitch people. I know how someone wants to get their return on their investment. That's the most important part. If you're going to ask somebody for money, you better be giving them a return on their investment. Disrupt the game, but I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm about to tell you 7 secrets that are marketing must-dos if you are trying to get a book published. I'm a traditionally published author. I have 3 published books. One is technically a tarot deck, but it is the top 10 best deck named by Elle Magazine. So I've sold over 20,000 copies of a tarot deck in the past 3 years. And I got $30,000 in advances to make everything that I've made. So let me tell you real quick that pitching yourself is not easy. Making sure you have exactly what the person who is receiving your pitch needs is also not easy. So save this video because you can apply this to every single experience you have where you're trying to pitch yourself. If you saw my first video, if you didn't see the first video, go back and watch the first video right down here, because that's going to tell you the basis, the foundation of what you absolutely have to know. You have to watch that video first and then come back and watch this video. Best-selling figures are significant. This is number 1. If you've already achieved selling 70 or 100,000 copies, they know you're able to drive sales. But if you haven't done that, what can you show them? You can show them your social media. You can show them your engagement rate. You can show them your email list. Number 2, regular TV exposure or significant media coverage can greatly impact the visibility of your book or whatever it is. Publishers often anticipate heightened media interest for authors with a well-established presence on TV, or they're already a recognizable household name. This is why you need to keep building your digital footprint so that you become recognizable. Number 3, if you possess an online subscriber list with over 100,000 actively engaged people, publishers typically anticipate that you can translate this subscriber base into book sales. Number 4, achieving a substantial following on a blog or social media platform is pivotal. When reaching approximately 100,000 individuals through these channels, publishers typically anticipate a percentage of your followers to engage in purchasing in the book. So if you have 100,000 followers, if you have 100,000 followers on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, pitch yourself. You don't even have to have 100,000 followers. I didn't have 10,000 followers on Instagram. I didn't even have a TikTok when I first pitched my deck and got 11,000 pounds because it was British, because I pitched to a British publisher. Professional recognition achievement can significantly impact your desirability. This is number 5. This is because publishers are seeking experts in their respective fields to engage with a broader commercial audience. Number 6, extensive client network and demand. Publishers will be keen to explore your experience working with a large volume of clients or patients nationwide. Number 7, you can bring your work to a larger audience with a book. You build a legacy when you build a book. TikTok isn't going to be forever. Instagram isn't going to be forever. But books, until they get burned, are forever. So in major retail, corporate speaking, or organizational platforms, securing bulk purchases, promotions, or advanced book orders can result in publishers anticipating larger print runs, therefore yielding more favorable profit and loss outcomes. You are trying to tell them, make an investment in my business because it's going to be worth it to you. You're going to get more than a return on your investment in me. I'm going to provide you with more. So think of it like that when you are pitching somebody, whether it's you want to pitch a show, a book, pitching yourself to just do content for a brand. Show them the numbers. Tell them exactly how they are going to get a return on their investment, whether it's them sending you a product, inviting you to an event, or them giving you money to write or produce something. Let me know your questions in the comments, and I will see you on the next video.